Once upon a time, in the lively village of Onoeke, lived a young woman named Amara. Amara was known for her kindness and beauty. She was a talented weaver, and her colorful fabrics were the most sought after in the village. Despite her success, Amara felt lonely because she did not have a best friend, someone she can share her worries with and tell most of her secrets. All of Amara's friends had best friends, especially her closest friend, Nkechi, who constantly talked about her wonderful friend Chioma. This made Amara feel left out. She decided that she wanted a perfect friend, someone who would understand her completely and share every moment with her. Amara met many people, hoping to find her perfect friend. She befriended Ozo, a cheerful and energetic girl. They had fun together, but Ozo was too noisy and her mouth ran like a water tap, and she often distracted Amara from her weaving. She became friends with Ifeoma, a quiet and thoughtful girl. However, Ifeoma was always too busy studying and had little time for Amara. Amara then tried to befriend Nnenna, a very talented dancer, but Nnenna was always traveling for performances and rarely stayed in the village. Feeling discouraged, Amara visited a wise old woman in the village who was known for her wisdom and advice. The old woman told Amara to make a doll out of straw and clothes. She told her to speak to the doll every night about the kind of friend she wanted, and in time, her wish would be granted. Amara followed her advice and created a beautiful doll, naming her Zina. Each night, Amara told Zina all her secrets and dreams. One morning, to her amazement, Zina came to life. She was perfect, always cheerful, always ready to listen, and always there for Amara. At first, Amara was overjoyed. She and Zina did everything together, and it seemed like Amara had found the perfect friend. However, as days turned into weeks, Amara began to feel that something was missing. Zina always agreed with her and never had any idea or thought of her own. Amara started to miss the lively conversations and the different personality of her old friends. She realized that Zina, though perfect, was not a real person and could not give her the true friendship she longed for. Understanding that she had been looking for the wrong kind of perfection, Amara decided to find her old friends and apologize. She realized that true friends are not perfect and that their differences make their friendship special. Amara sought out Uzo, Ifeoma, and Nnenna, explaining her mistake and asking for forgiveness. They forgave her, and Amara felt a warmth in her heart that Zina could never give her. She understood that a true friend is someone who accepts you, your flaws and all. She thanked the old woman for her advice, which led her to this important lesson. Amara knew she would cherish her friendships and the unique qualities each friend brought into her life. Amara was thrilled to have her friends back in her life. She spent time with each of them, appreciating their unique qualities. With Uzo, she enjoyed the lively games and laughter. Ifeoma's quiet company was perfect for thoughtful conversations. and Nnenna's stories from her travels filled Amara's heart with wonder. One day, while Amara and her friends were having a picnic by the river, a stranger arrived in the village. Her name was Ngozi, and she had come from a faraway village. Ngozi was friendly and seemed to get along with everyone. She quickly became popular, and Amara felt a twinge of jealousy. Amara noticed that her friends were spending a lot of time with Ngozi. Uzo loved playing games with her. Ifeoma found a study partner in her, and Nnenna admired her dancing skills. Amara began to feel left out again. She worried that Ngozi might take her friends away from her. One evening, Amara gathered her courage and decided to talk to her friends about how she felt. She invited them to her home, and over a simple meal, she shared her feelings of loneliness and jealousy. Uzo, Ifeoma, and Nnenna listened attentively. Uzo spoke first, saying, "Amara, we never meant to make you feel left out. We enjoy spending time with Ngozi, but that doesn't mean we don't value our friendship." Ifeoma added, "Friends can have more than one friend. Amara, it doesn't make our bond any less special." Nnenna nodded in agreement. "We love you for who you are, and no one can replace you in our hearts." Amara felt a wave of relief and gratitude. She realized that true friendship was about trust and understanding. She apologized for her jealousy, and her friends hugged her warmly. Ngozi, who had overheard their conversation, stepped forward. "Amara," she said gently, "I understand how you feel. It's hard to see your friends getting close to someone new. But I promise, I am not here to take your place. I would love to be your friend too." Amara smiled, feeling a newfound sense of belonging. She welcomed Ngozi into their group, and together they created new memories and strengthened their friendships. Amara learned that the more friends she had, the richer her life became. As Amara and her friends grew closer, they decided to go on an adventure together. They heard about an ancient magical tree deep in the forest that was said to grant one wish to anyone who found it. Excited and curious, they set off on their journey early one morning, with Ngozi joining them. The forest was thick and mysterious, filled with sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves. Amara, Uzo, Ifeoma, and Ngozi walked together, sharing stories and laughing along the way. They faced challenges like crossing a rickety bridge and navigating through a dark cave. But they worked together and supported each other. After several days of travel, they finally found the ancient tree. The branches stretched high into the sky, and its leaves sparkled with a magical glow. Each friend thought about what they would wish for, but they decided to let Amara make the wish, since she was the one who brought them together on this journey. Standing before the ancient tree, Amara closed her eyes and made her wish. I wish for our friendship to remain strong and for us to always support and understand each other, no matter what challenges we face. The tree's leaves shimmered, and a gentle breeze blew through the forest. Amara's wish was granted, and they all felt a warm, comforting feeling in their hearts. The journey back home was filled with joy and excitement. They knew their friendship was now blessed by the magical tree. When they returned to the village, they shared their adventure with everyone, and the villagers admired their courage and unity. Back in the village, life continued with its ups and downs. There were times when misunderstandings arose and feelings were hurt, but Amara and her friends remembered the wish they made. They walked through their problems with patience and love, always coming out stronger on the other side. One day, a severe drought hit the village. The rivers dried up, and the crops began to wither. The villagers were worried, but Amara and her friends knew they had to help. They decided to dig a new well together, using the strength of their friendship to get through their hard work. The entire village joined in, inspired by Amara and her friends. They dug and dug day and night until finally they struck water. The new well filled with fresh, clean water, and the villagers rejoiced. Their crops began to grow again, and the village thrived. Throughout their journey and the challenges they faced, Amara and her friends learned important lessons. They learned that real friends accept each other's differences and support one another through good and bad times. They also learned that nobody is perfect, and it's our unique qualities and imperfections that makes us special and our relationship meaningful. In conclusion, Amara, Uzo, Ifeoma, Nnenna, and Ngozi continued to be best friends, cherishing the bond they shared. The village of Onoeke flourished, not just because of the new well, but because of the strong sense of community and friendship that Amara and her friends had inspired. They all lived happily ever after, knowing that true friendship is the greatest treasure of all. Did you enjoy the story? Please, if you did, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel for more. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Until my next video, bye bye.